Start with a salute. Good to see you. So today we're going to be doing the turn body left heel kick. Last week, and you weren't in class last week, I subbed for Marian last week as well. We did the right separation kick, which is the same as the first, the left separation. The week before that, she did right separation kick. And then last week we did left separation kick. I'll review those with you so that you have you can get caught up. Did you do the first separation kick?
I haven't done it here.
Okay, so let's see how we go.
Okay.
So
you know, the balance on my left leg is real iffy.
Okay, good. Okay, that's really good to know. So it's your left leg, right? Okay. So I think what we'll do when we get to the kicks is don't even. I would recommend not even trying to stand up on one leg. We'll just do the kick by pointing the toe,
Okay.
so that you're not overloading that knee by trying to stand on it. So let's just see how we do with that. So let us practice the second section together. This is your first time through the form, so as we go through, I'll call some cues to just help you with the movements as we go, but we'll do the second section to where Marian is, or where I am now in Marian's class, with the class. So I'm going to turn around so that we're both facing in the same direction. We're going to start with cross hands, so that's this shape, and you probably will have to reset because you've got a narrow space, and just do that as you need to, of course. So we're in cross hands. Second section. Embrace tiger, return to the mountain. Shift your weight slightly to the right, pivot on the left heel, sit back onto the left foot, step out almost to corner with the right foot, brush with the right hand, push with the left. Roll back, sitting back, right hand to the shoulder, left arm rotates, pushing out with the right forearm, left arm comes back. Now turn your right arm to that left corner. Press, close the right arm, left palm, forearm center, and pressing out. Push, square the chest, pull the palms back in front of the chest, straightening out the back leg, pushing forward again. Fist under elbow, shift back your weight, flatten the palms, pivot, pulling with the left hand, arms separate, pivot on the right foot to the front. Arms come back. Instead of doing single whip, you're going to push out to the right side, look to the right side, left arm in ward off. Step the left leg to the diagonal. Now connect with the left arm, step around with the right foot, pull down with the left arm, change to a heel with your left foot, empty stance, punch under elbow. Step back, repulse monkey. Rotate the left arm, swing the right arm back, step back with your left foot, right arm to the shoulder, and then pull with the left hand, pivot on the right heel. You're in an empty stance, heel touch with the right foot. Number 2, stepping back with the right foot. Rotate the right hand, swing the left hand to the shoulder. Now pull with the right, pushing out with the left, pivot on the left heel. You're now in an empty stance, left heel touch. Number 3, circle the left arm, swing the right arm, step back with the left leg, right arm to the shoulder, pull with the right, pull with the left, push with the right. Diagonals flying, circling, closing both arms, step behind you to the corner, circling up. Your right arm is pointed to the corner, you're looking up over your right fingertips. Raise hand, step forward, shift your weight forward, bring the back foot behind, the left foot behind the right, shift your weight back slightly, pick up the left foot, touch with the heel, close the arms, do raise hands. Same ending position as in the first section. Now we have a series of things which are like the first section. White crane spreads its wings, rotate both palms, palms face each other, Pull down with both arms. Close the arms, step with the right foot to the corner, lift with the right arm, left arm comes down, left ball touch, you're in an empty stance. Left brush knee, circling both arms, right arm circles down, left circles up, and then right circles up, left circles down. Step out into a bow stance. Brush and push, you're in left brush knee. Left bow stance, right arm pushing out. Knee, see bottom. Shift weight forward, bring the right foot in, center line to sides. Pull back, pushing off with the heel. Turn to the ball and sink down. Knee, see bottom. Fan through the back, lifting the right arm, rotating the right arm when it's horizontal. Press the left palm to the right forearm center. Step out into a bow stance. Pull the right arm back, left arm strikes forward. Turn body, chop with fist, shifting your weight onto the right, press down with the left hand in front of your tummy, your left hand comes over your head, pivot on the left heel. Now sit back, going in the other direction, step out, heel touch, chop with the right hand, and then shift forward. You're in a right bow stance, right fist by the right hip. Parry, block, and punch. Shift weight back slightly, rotate the right arm in front of the right shoulder, left arm rotates. Circle down for your first parry, step center line to sides with the right foot to the corner. Second parry is you shift your weight all the way onto the right, step through with the left into a bow stance. Block with the left arm, shift your weight forward, punch with the right hand. Step up, grasp bird's tail, shift weight back slightly, open the left arm, right arm comes down and out. Circle the right under the left as you step through into a right bow stance, ward off right. Now it's just like the first section. Roll back. Rotate both arms to the corner, sitting your weight back. Arms come to the left corner. Press, turning the chest, the right arm comes around, the left palm in front of the right forearm center, pressing out. Right bow stance, torso leaning forward slightly, head up. Press. Open the arms, palms shoulder width apart, shifting back, palms come back horizontally, and then sit in front of your chest when your weight's at the back, pushing forward with the left leg, arms come out. Single whip, shifting back your weight, flatten your palms. Now pull with the left hand, pivot the right heel 135 degrees, arms come all the way to the left. Then they go all the way to the right, pressing down in front of your tummy. Make a hook with the right arm to the corner, step through with the left leg, deflect with the left arm, and strike with the left arm. You're in single whip left bow stance. Cloud hands, shifting weight to the right, turn the left toe to the straight direction. One, come back with the left arm to the left side, step, single shoulder width apart. Rotate, arms come to the right. When they get to the right, step double wide. Coming to the left, when the arms get to the left, step single, shoulder width apart. Going to the right, when your arms get to the right again, step double wide. Now number 3, as the arms come to the left, step with the left foot to the corner. Sorry, the right foot to the corner. Single whip, step out into a left bow stance with the left leg, and strike. High pat on horse. Shift your weight back slightly, sit the right palm, rotate the left arm. Bring the right palm in front of the shoulder, ball touch with the left foot, and strike out with the right hand, left palm in front of the ribs. Separation kicks. Open both arms to the right. Now cross your arms as you step out with the left leg less than corner. Separate the arms, look to that right hand corner. Turn back to the left corner with the body turn. Cross your arms, look over the crossed arms. Stand up, or in your case, just touch with the right foot. Look in the direction you're going to kick, which is the right front corner, and kick. Change the arms. So your right arm is palm up, left arm is palm down. Sink, step. Again, close the arms, palm over elbow. Now pull the arms over, elbow over palm. Turn back to the corner, crossing the arms. Left arm on the outside. You're going to stand up or just keep the leg down and kick. This is the left separation kick. And stop. So how did that go?
Pretty well since you were leading.
Good.
But I don't really know the sequence yet, so you know.
No, it takes a couple of years to learn the sequence. And then it takes many more years to really know what's going on, maybe a lifetime.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Oh, yeah. No, I once heard somebody describe a different practice, but it applies to Tai Chi Chuan as well. It's like the ocean. When you walk into the ocean, it just gets deeper. As long as you can keep walking, it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper for as long as you can walk. So
Hey, I love the ocean, so that's a good thing.
So, are there any of these movements that we've done from the beginning of the second section to here? We will review the separation kicks for sure, but is there anything else that you're puzzled over or that you'd like me to review?
There are no pieces, I don't think. Well, there are some pieces, like the cross hands at the beginning. I'm not sure which hand goes in front.
Very good. Yep. Okay. So when we do cross hands, it's always the right hand that's in front.
Okay.
So it's always the right hand that's in front when we do the position called cross hands. Now, the thing to bear in mind is when we do kicks, we're always going to kick to a certain side. And in that case, the arm that's on the kicking leg side is the one that's on the outside.
Okay, all right.
So here, this arm is on the outside. If I'm going to kick on the other side, then this arm is going to be on the outside.
Okay, yeah, that puzzled me too, so that's good.
Right. Okay. So actually, let's so let's do, just to fix that cross hands in your mind, let's start from the end of apparent closing up at the end of the first section.
Okay.
So let's see, we are here. And so I'll be going in the same direction as you. So yeah, so if you have your right shoulder to the camera, yep, that's good. So we've done push. So we did parry, block, and punch, apparent closing up, and we finished in this push. So we're going to shift our weight back slightly, and as we shift our weight back slightly, we start rotating our arms. We're going to block out with the right arm. So the right arm is going to go out to the side, left foot to straight. Shift your weight onto your left leg, both arms rotate. As the arms come down, make sure that the right arm is closer to your body. So the left arm is on the outside. Then as you bring the arms up, you'll find that the right arm is on the outside. So that's where you want to end.
Can you show me that from the front?
Yeah. Okay, so so I've done push to here. I'm going to come around.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my arms. I'm going to bring my right foot parallel. My right arm is going to be behind my left. My right arm is behind the left. Then when I lift, they change places, and now my right arm is in front of my left. So essentially, we're going to go from this position to this position. So let's start with the arms down. Start with your left arm outside the right arm, and you're crossing about a third of the way up from your wrist. Yeah. And just lift them up, and they both rotate, and finish with your palms towards you. And now you'll see that your right arm is on the outside.
Oh.
It's magic. It's Tai Chi magic.
All right.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, just since we're working on this, let's just do a little bit of fine tuning. We call this position cross hands, but we also call it a double ward off. So, for example, when you're doing ward off right in the form, this shape of your arm is exactly the same shape as when you're doing cross hands. So don't have your hands high. Your palms are about shoulder height.
Okay.
And you're crossing not at the wrists, a little bit further down. That looks really nice. Yeah, a bit closer to your wrists. Bit closer. Open your arm slightly. Yeah, sort of like there. Yep. That's very nice. And the other thing that you want to feel when we do standing practice, I don't know if they've talked to you about hugging the tree. So, we practice this sinking shape. So make sure that your arms are not in this position, but in this position.
Right.
So you don't want to be collapsed in.
Okay.
You want to be expanded, as if your arms are the surface of a balloon.
Okay.
So whenever we do the form, we have this like sense of opening and expanding everywhere in the form.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks great. That looks very good.
All right. That gives me something to work on. Yeah, I've always been confused about which arm goes where, so that.
Yes. And, Zoom makes it 10 times as hard because, you're not in the same place and you've just got this two-dimensional thing and it's confusing. So let's go through the separation kicks together. And let's do the right separation kick first, since you weren't in that class, and then with Marian, then we'll do the left separation kick. So where we're going to start is we've done single whip and we've done high pat on horse. So we're in this position. You're in an empty stance, left leg forward, right arm is out, left hand is by the rib here.
Is it palm up or palm down?
One is up, one is down.
Yeah, the left hand is up.
Yeah. And one way to think about this is you grab somebody with your left hand and you're hitting their throat with the outside of your right hand. Okay. So you're doing this. Like that. Very nice. Yep. Okay. So we're in this position here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the chest to the right and open both arms. So both arms are open. Then we're going to step the left foot in a diagonal direction. And let's just do that again. So we're going to open a little bit this way. Open the arms. Now step with the left foot. You're going to cross the arm. So the right arm is going to go over the top of the left. And then it's going to open to the right. Yes. Keep your palm shapes the same. So your right palm is sort of generally down. Your left palm is generally up. Yep. Now you're going to turn sort of to your left foot side and cross your arms. Yeah, you're going to have to turn away from me and cross your arms. Now you're going to do a kick. So just shift your weight onto the left foot and just stand on your left leg and kick. So the arms will open and you'll do a kick. The arms will open and you'll do a kick. So let's just, yeah. So let's just, I'm going to face you. And so, you're going to have to, so your right arm will be in front of your left. And the way you're going to do the kick is your arms are going to make this rainbow shape. Shallow rainbow. It's going to come from palms facing you to palms out. Yeah, very nice. And try and feel that extension in your arms. Palms are about shoulder height. That looks good. And at the same time that you're doing that, you're going to kick out with the right foot. Yes, like that. Now, there's one last thing we're going to do. We're going to prepare for the next movement. So you've done the kick, you've kicked out. When your right foot comes back, two things are going to happen. Your right palm is going to turn palm up, and the left palm is going to come in front of your shoulder. The left, yes. So you start, let's do that together. So you've got your arms crossed. You're going to kick. When the foot comes back, rotate the right arm palm up and the left comes in front of your shoulder. No, just keep your right arm out. Yes, your right arm is going to be out. Yes, like that. So let's just pause for a moment there. I want to explain to you the reason why we do this little change.
Yes, please.
So the one we've just done, we'll practice it together in a second. I started with the palms facing each other, right? I opened, I closed, pulled open. So essentially there was this movement. The right arm crossing over the top of the left, right? And the upper palm, my right hand was palm down, my left hand was palm up. So they're going to cross like this. When we do the second kick, it's going to be on the other side. So the roles are going to be reversed. So when we've done the kick, you can see both our palms are out. By doing this change, we're preparing our left hand to go over the right and pulling open. So let's do that together. And I'm going to do it with my back to you. Let's just try that and see if you can see both arms. So I'm starting in high pat on horse. Okay, so in this position, high pat on horse. So right hand showing me the wrist, the edge of the palm. Yes, very good. So we're here. Open the chest to the right corner, both arms open. Step out with the left leg. Close the right arm over the left elbow, and then pull the right hand over to the right. So you can see that your body is open to the right-hand side. Your front foot is off to the left. So close the right arm in front of the left. You're going to stand up, and now you're going to kick to that right corner, and then change your hands. Right palm up, left palm by the shoulder. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to face you now. We're going to do it again. I'll keep saying the hands. There is this thing called Tai Chi dyslexia, which teachers suffer from more than students, but we all suffer from it. So I'll do my best to not get my hands confused. So we're in high pat on horse. I've got my left foot forward. My weight is 70% on my right foot. And I'm here. Yeah. So I'm going to open, turning my chest to the right. As I step out, I'm going to close my right arm over the left elbow. Then I'm going to pull open to the right. I'm now in a left bow stance. Your weight is 60% on your left leg. Yep. Yes. Now close that right arm in front of the left. Yep. Stand up. Look in the direction you're going to kick, which is this direction, and kick. And you don't have to lift your leg up. I'm just going to, because left foot is your bad foot, but I just wanted to do that. And then as your leg comes back, change your hands. Right arm is out and palm up. Left hand, left elbow is bent. Left palm in front of left shoulder. Yes, that's right. Let's do it again. Okay. Open to the right. Step with the left. Cross right palm over left elbow. Now right elbow over left palm. You're opening to the right. Cross the hands, looking in the direction of the crossed arms. Stand up. Kick. And then as you bring the foot down, change the arms. So your right arm is out, palm up, left hand is in front of the shoulder, palm down. Yep, there you go. and stop and release. So that's separation kick right. The one thing that I just want to point out is the footwork. At this stage, you're just trying to learn the basics of the movement, but I just want to make sure that you know at least where the feet are going to go. So here, 1 foot to the corner, 1 foot to straight. When I step out with my left foot is going to be less than corner. This would be the corner direction. This would be straight, and my left foot is between corner and straight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to kick in the corner direction. When I step out, which is the next step we're going to take for the separation kick right, my right foot is going to be again between straight and corner. It's going to be in this direction. So both feet are now neither to straight, neither to corner. They in fact have 45 degrees between them. So this actually is a bow stance.
Yeah.
There's a 45-degree difference between the front foot and the back foot.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That really helps my left leg too, because I wasn't sure, so sometimes I let it down straight forward, and sometimes 45, and neither one is right. So
for just in 90% of the cases in the form, it's either straight or 45 degrees. This movement is one of the few exceptions.
okay.
This one is one of the few exceptions.
Okay.
So let's do that again, and we'll add separation kick right. So let's start again. You've done, so if you're facing whichever, you'd be facing in that direction. But I'm going to turn towards you, but you've done a high pat on horse here. So left, so your weight is on the left. Bring your weight back so that you're 70% on your left leg, 30% on the ball of your left foot. Yep, that's right, striking out. And you want your edge here to be neck height, because you're striking at somebody's neck. Very good. Yep. Okay. I'm going to turn and face this direction. A little bit back. Okay. So open both arms, turn your chest open to the right. As you close your arms, step out with the left foot between corner and square. Now, right arm over the left elbow, then pull open right elbow over left palm. So you're pulling open all the way to the right. You're looking over your right hand. Now, cross the arms, stand up, look in the kicking direction, kick, and as your leg comes back, change arms. You're looking puzzled.
You kick with the right leg, right?
The first one is a right kick.
So
Kick with the right leg. Yes.
I'm here, then I close up, shift my weight
With the right hand on the outside.
on the outside,
Yep.
kick,
Yes.
don't kick.
Yeah, don't worry about lifting your leg. That's not necessary. And then as you bring your right foot back, so this was your kick. As you bring the right foot, and I'll turn away so you can see what it looks like from the back. As you've done your kick, rotate your right arm palm up, and the left arm comes in front of your shoulders.
Okay.
So you're going to end up in this position. Yes, exactly like that. Now let's actually from there, just hold that position. The next one is going to be a separation kick on the other side. So now what we're going to do is your right arm is going to come in and your left arm is going to cross over the elbow. It's going to cross arms, and then you're going to separate and look over your left fingertips. Yep, so let's start again. So your right hand is palm up, left hand is by the left shoulder. Cross the arms, left palm over elbow. On the left one on top. Yes. Yeah. Now pull open. Look in the direction of your left hand. Now look to the other direction as you cross your arms. And now, so you've got your left arm outside on the outside. Now you're going to do a left kick. You're going to look in that direction and do a kick. Yeah, there you go. And so
you open and close twice.
yes. Yeah. Actually, I'm not even sure it's twice. It may be more. So let's review that. So so if we start from here, we're going to go open to the right, close as you step, open as you pull to the right, close as your arms cross, stand up, open again as you kick. Change hands. Then sink step with the right, close as the arms cross, open as they pull to the side, close as the left arm crosses outside the right, stand up, look in the kicking direction, kick as they open. So there's lots of open, close, open, close, open, close.
Yeah.
One of the things, Tai Chi, right? What we do, we call it Tai Chi Chuan, where Tai Chi is, Chuan is fist. So this is the fist associated with Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is the Chinese word, you probably know this, but Tai Chi describes everything.
Right.
So when you see an yin-yang symbol, which represents everything, that's Tai Chi. And in your yin-yang symbol, you've got the black and the white, the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
And so yin and yang are always binaries, empty and full, up and down. In this case, it's open and close. And so in our form, there are constantly changes. Here, you've just noticed one of them, which we go open, close, all the time. Another thing that we do, and let me just mention this, is our weight shifts all the time. So right now, we call this full. My left leg has almost all the weight. I'm going to step out. Now most of the weight's on my right. I'm going to stand up. Now all the weight's on my right. I'm going to kick. Now I'm going to sink down. Now the weight's moving on. Sorry, this is my left. Now the weight's shifting on to the right. I'm going to stand up again. Now all the weight's on my right and I kick. So the weight is going from one foot to the other all the time as well. We're shifting our weight.
Okay. There's a few moving parts here.
There's lots of moving parts. This is complicated stuff.
Yeah.
This is complicated stuff. And, it takes, if you're lucky, months. For most of us, it takes years to really get this locked in. So, I'm sure it can feel discouraging when you're just starting. It's like there's too much going on. It'll get better.
Yeah.
One of the things that I will say is not just here, but everywhere in the form, the most important thing to get right first is your footwork. The arms come later. So if you get confused about your arms, just go back to where am I stepping? Where are my feet? What are my feet doing? And the arms come later. So just focus on the feet. So what I want to do is we're going to do separation kick. So we've done separation kick left and right on the other side. I want to just practice those a few times, but I just want to show you, I don't have a camera in the ceiling, but I'm going to bend over and I'm going to sort of pretend. I want to show you where the arms cross, because when you watch my arms here, it's really hard for you to see on Zoom what's going on because it's all collapsed. So if I'm like this, so I've done high pattern horse here, I'm going to circle open. The right palm is going to come over the left forearm, so it comes in. and then it's going to open out. Then it's going to cross, and I'm going to kick. I'm going to change my hands. Now this left hand is going to come over the right elbow. So here's an inside, and it's going to pull open to here. I'm going to cross my arms, ready to kick. I'm going to do a left separation kick. So my left hand is on the outside, and then I'm going to do a kick. So the thing to bear in mind is you're crossing the wrist over the elbow, and then the elbow over the other wrist, and you pull open. So you want to have this crossing feeling, almost like a ski jump. Your hand goes over a ski jump, and then it pulls open to this side. So it goes right over left, pull open. Yeah, right over left, pull open. Right over left, and separate. That's looking great, Mark. Okay, so now we're going to try the other side. It's going to be the same principle. Make sure that your right hand is palm up. Yep. So, yep. So, okay, so we're here. Let's try this. So right over left, pull open. Try it again. So this is where we started, right? Your left palm by the left shoulder. So left over right.
Yeah, my left palm by my right shoulder.
Your left palm in front of your left shoulder here.
Yeah.
Yep. So then I'm going to circle here and pull open. Circle, close, so close. Yeah, make sure that you're jumping over the ski jump with your left hand. So the palm is going wee like this. Yep. And then pull open. Left palm in front of left shoulder, right arm out, cross, and open. Yep. And when you finish, this right arm is in this what we call ward-off shape.
Okay.
And your fingertips are pointing to this forearm center. Yes, like that. Let's try that again. So we're starting with the left palm here. So cross. No, cross with your palms scraping your inside. Yes, like that. And open like that. Yes. Again. Left palm in front of left shoulder. Yes. So palm over elbow and elbow over palm and open. Yes. Let's try that again. So change. So the left hand in front of the left shoulder, right arm out. Yep. Cross. Pull open. Yep. And then from here, what we're going, so make sure that your right, so it looks as if your right arm is back here. Try and have it here. So not here, but here. Closed a bit more. And then, you know, you would cross the arm so that you do your kick. So cross your arm and kick. There you go. Yes. Like that.
So from here, this arm comes over.
Open. Yep. And don't open your chest. Keep your chest sinking. Yep. And then close.
Close.
Yep. And then open again to kick.
And open again to kick. Okay, so this is high pat on horse. Is that where we started?
Okay, so let's start from high pat on. That is high pat on horse. You're right. So let's start from high pat on horse and do both of these together. So we're in high pat on horse. Right. Open both arms to the right. Keep the right arm higher than the left. As you step out with the left leg, right palm over left elbow, closing the arms, and then pull open. Now, close to the left, cross the arms. You're looking to the left over the crossed arms. Stand up kick. Change the arms. Rotate the right arm and the left arm is in front of the left shoulder. Yeah. And then from here, what we're going to do is step out with the right foot. Cross. Now the left hand goes over the right elbow, close, pull open. Yeah, like that. Cross your left arm in front of the right. So your arms are crossed. You're going to stand up, look in the kicking direction, and kick. Yes, there you go.
Making sense.
So now I'm going to explode your brain because you know we could work on this for weeks, and you know you will over time. I want to just show you the next movement.
Okay.
And I want to warn you, this is one of the harder movements in the form, this next one. But let's just start working on it. So we have done, what direction? So yeah, so we've done a left, so we've done the left separation kick. So just watch me one time. So, and I'll do it facing in two directions so you can see a couple of things. Okay, so I've done the kick. I don't change my hands. I rotate to the right, right arm palm up, left palm ward off. I'm going to turn. I'm going to stand up. Now I'm standing again, and I'm going to do a heel kick. So you can see I've actually turned through 180 degrees. Let me show it to you from this direction. So we've done a left separation kick. I'm going to turn my body, you can see my knee comes in. The right arm is extended, the left arm is in ward off. I'm going to extend my right leg, turn, stand up, do a heel kick, and finish. So that's called turn body left heel kick. There's lots of things going on there. So let's work through them piece by piece. And so this will be the first time that you actually do a heel kick, because the kicks that we've done so far, we call separation kicks or toe kicks. So you're kicking with the top of the foot. So you've actually got your toe out, or your toe out if you're not lifting your leg when you do this kick. When we do a heel kick, we are actually going to kick with the bottom of the heel. So it's actually this shape, not this shape. It's this shape.
Yeah, you know, nobody's ever explained that to me. The heel kick, but the separation kick, I've always been doing a ball kick.
Yes.
So
the separation kick, you're kicking with the top of the foot. So the separation kick, it's this shape.
Okay.
All the other kicks, well, the heel kicks are this shape.
Yeah.
And since we're here, let's talk about that. So the separation kick, there can be different ways of doing it. You know, you can kick around this way or around this way, but it's sort of a long range kick. The heel kick is a much more powerful kick, and as it says on the can, you're kicking with the heel. So the energy point is the heel. So when your leg is up, you make a heel, and you're going to go stomp. So you're actually, no, I can't kick higher than this. Master Young can actually kick out horizontally. So you can kick to somebody's groin, into their groin or into their solar plexus even. But for us, think about kicking somebody's knee or even kicking their foot, just stomping on their foot. So it's this kind of stomping feeling.
Okay.
That's the difference, and they're very different techniques.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Now, let's talk about, I'll show you the turn. There are many ways to do the turn. I'll show you the most difficult way, and then we'll back off. And we'll find something that works for you right now, and then over time, you know, you can gradually work up to the other kicks. So let's start this way. So you've done the left separation kick. So you're here. The first thing you're going to do, I'm going to just turn and face you. You're going to turn, and I'll do it. I'll look away from you so that you can match me. You're going to turn to the right. You can see, actually, you can't see my left arm, but you can see that my right arm turned palm up. So I went from palm out after my kick to palm up. I'm going to turn to the right. My left arm is going to come into this ward-off shape. We call this ward-off shape. So it's actually this kind of shape. So we're going to go from this in the kick, turn to the right, the left arm comes across in ward-off, the right palm turns up. Yeah, that's good. Exactly like that. Now, the thing with the kick, it's very tempting to try and use your leg to get around. What actually we're trying to do is we used our waist, which is our middle body, to come around. And so what we're going to do from here, yeah. So what I want you to do is just turn to your right. Now, actually, no, I'm going to go in this direction so you can see me better. Yeah, so why don't you, yes, put your left shoulder to the camera. Okay, so we've done this kick. So you go to the right, so your arms are away from the camera. Now, I want you to turn your upper body. Your upper body is going to lead, and then your lower body is just going to follow. Yeah, there you go. You got it. And the thing to remember with this one, you're pivoting on the heel. So when you turn, you're pivoting on the heel of your right foot, not the ball.
Okay.
Yep. Good. So let's just do that a couple of times. So we've done the kick, both arms are out. We're going to turn to the right. Right arm extends palm out, left like that. Yep. Start with your body. Just do it on the third time. So go 1 and 2, and on 3, go. And you've gone all the way around. Yep. And you land with your left foot forward, exactly like you are there. Very good, with a ball touch. Let's do that again. So I've done my left separation kick, arms are out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my chest to the corner, right palm up, left arm in ward off in front of my body. Yep. We'll do this on the third try. So 1, turn your chest to the left. 2, turn your chest to the left. 3, turn to the left, and then just go. And so what you'll find is that your chest starts the movement, and then your heel just finishes it for you.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that you're doing, which is one of the correct ways of doing this, and I'll show it to you, is there are 2 ways of landing. So the first way, so let me just demonstrate or try to, is what we've just done here. So I'm going to straighten my leg, come around, sink into this posture with my arms crossed, and then I'm going to stand up and do the kick, but we'll do that in a second. The other way of doing it is to actually keep your leg up all the way through. And so actually I'll come and do it from this side. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So I'm going to come around. Oh, I went too quickly. So here, okay, here, lead with the right, come around, and not sink down. So the thing that you're trying to do is just turn and keep your leg up. Kick. Turn and keep your leg up. I can't do it. So we're going to focus on the one that we both can do today, which is we're going to turn around, land, and stand up again. So let's just, and I'm going to go in this direction now because I want to just show you and check that our arms are crossed. You're going to end up looking over your shoulder at the screen. So we've done the left heel kick, left separation kick. Turn your body to the right. Straighten the left leg, go, land. So when you land, you're going to land like this. You've got your right foot to the corner. This is an empty stance, 70% on this leg, 30% on the ball, and your arms are crossed. You're going to do a left heel kick, so your left arm is on the outside. Yes. So stand up as much as you can and do a heel kick and bring the foot back. Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yep, I can see that. That's good. So one of the things which I would suggest is if one doing the form the way Master Young Jin does it requires a lot of flexibility and a lot of strength, and it helps if you're like Master Young Jin and you've been doing it since you were 5 years old. For the rest of us, as I said to you, the first thing to focus on is your footwork. The next thing is your body shape. And so, for example, particularly with the kicks, it's more important when you do your kick to have your arms out like this, shoulder height nice and out like this, rather than to have this leg up, because if this leg is up and you're struggling with balance, your posture is not very good. So it's fine when you are beginning to do the kicks to just do this, but make sure that your posture is correct. Your chest is sinking, palm shoulder width apart, head is up. Now, let's do that again, and then I want to say something about how we do this kick. So let's start, let's start in this direction. So I've done my left separation kick, I'm on my right leg, more than straight, less than corner, I've done the kick. So I'm standing on my right leg. Close the arms to the right hand palm up, left hand ward off. Straighten the left leg, come around. Cross the arms. Yep. Now, flex your left foot and kick. Bring the foot back. And so what you're going to do is you're standing up like this, flex the foot, so flex your foot and kick and open the arms at the same time. Yes. But remember, you're kicking with the left leg, so the left arm is on the outside. The kicking leg, it's always the arm that's on the outside. Yes. Now, the next thing, and this is the last thing we'll work on today, Mark, because you've made a huge amount of progress in just 20 minutes, and this is true for all our kicks, everywhere. This is always true. The arm that's on the side of the kicking leg is in the same plane as the kicking leg. So for example, let's say I'm going to kick straight towards the camera. My kicking arm is going to be in the same plane here. I'm not like this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you have to be like this.
Okay.
So it's always like that. So
yeah,
say again.
That's really helpful.
Yeah. So I want to show you with Susan just what the martial art meaning of this is.
Okay.
Not because you're going to use it for martial art, but because it'll help you just think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is Susan. Hello, Susan. Okay, so let's say I've done a technique to this corner here, and I sense Susan is behind me coming to do a kick, coming to punch me. So I come around I'm going to deflect here and kick. So all I have to do, so if she's going to come and punch me here, I just have to deflect enough that her hand doesn't hit me. So if we come around, oh no, let's go this way maybe. Yeah, so if we're here, so if Susan's going to punch, I just need to deflect to here. I don't have to go to here because she's going to miss me anyway here. So
Okay.
I just go open to the side here.
Got it. Yeah, I see.
The other thing that I want to point out is the form generally is the hardest possible way to do something because it's a training method.
Yeah.
But in general, you know, let's say I was in this direction and Susan comes over here. I just need to come to here and deflect and kick. So, you know, we started here. I was coming all the way around doing a deflect and a kick. But this method that you're learning is really just a way of changing direction a little bit at a time. You know, it could be just to here, depending on where your opponent is. You're just adjusting the direction that you're going in.
Okay. Very good.
For this one, the way we do it in the form, we turn through 180 degrees,
Okay.
which is pretty much as far as you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Susan. So let's practice those 3 things together, and then we'll do the kick again a couple of times, and then we're out of time. Good. So we're going to start with a high pattern horse. So you're in an empty stance, left leg forward, 70% on the right, striking out to the neck with the right hand, left palm. Yep, very good. Right separation kick. Open the arms to the right. Stepping to the left, more than corner less and straight. Cross the right arm over the left palm. Open to the right. Now turn your chest to the left as you cross your arms with the right hand in front. Yep, very good. Stand up, and I'm not going to stand up all the way, and kick. Kicking with the right foot. Yep, and arms are, check that your right arm is in the same direction as your right leg. Very good. Now we're going to change the arms. So left palm in front of left shoulder, right arm, palm up. Yeah, very good. Now we're going to do the one on the other side. So step out with the right foot. Shift your weight onto the right. Cross the arms first, left over right, and pull open. Now you're pulling open to the left side. Yep. Now come back to the right, crossing the left hand in front of the right arm. Stand up. Look in the kicking direction, which is to your left. Kick. That was the separation kick. Now we're going to do the turn. Turn to the right. Right arm palm up, left arm ward off. Straighten the left leg. Lead with the waist. Turn. Now you are sitting. You're in an empty stance. Yep. Stand up and kick. Check that your left arm is in the direction of your left leg. That looks good. Okay?
And the offhand, how far back is it?
It's in fact 135 degrees.
135 degrees. Okay.
Yeah. So we tend to go 90 degrees because that's easier, but actually 135 degrees. So one way to think about it is, you know, this form is, it just reuses things everywhere. So if you remember single whip, right? So what's the angle between the arms in single whip? This is 90 degrees between this direction and this arm. And then this arm is to the corner. So that's 45 degrees. 90 plus 45 is 135.
Okay, got it.
So when you do the kick, if I'm kicking in this direction to the side, my left arm is in the kicking direction. My right arm is to the corner behind me. Yes. Yeah, so if you can, So what that will require, and it'll get easier as you practice, is when you're standing up, your hips are probably roughly pointing to the corner, right? Your hips are pointing in the same direction as your supporting foot in this case. But in order to get 135, you actually have to open your chest relative to your hips. And that requires hip flexibility, which will come in time. So you may not be able to get your right arm open to the back right corner at this stage, but it'll come.
Well, that's why they say that on single whip, you turn back a little bit.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah. So just to be clear, so in single whip, your hips are open. So this would be my hips pointing to corner. My hips are actually more than corner in single whip, more or less aligned with my chest, which is allowing my arms to be 135 degrees. And so my chest direction actually is more than corner, because my chest is halfway between my arms. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've had that question for a long time. Well, I appreciate it.
Excellent. There are the questions never stop, and one of the things that if you haven't encountered it yet, I imagine you will, is, you know, one day you'll suddenly realize something and go, oh, why didn't I realize that? Because people have been saying that for years. And I just never realized it, but that's how Tai Chi is, because your brain can only absorb so much. So absorb what you can today, the other stuff will come later.
Very good.
So let's stop there. By the way, so you know how to do the salute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So we'll just finish with the salute. It's a pleasure practicing with you, Mark. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend.